What's going on, everybody? I know it's not Tuesday, it's Monday. So I'm calling this Tap to the Tempo Tuesday, even though it's on a Monday. But here's the reason why. We have snow today, and I love the snow. So thumbs up, A-OK, cowabunga, rock and roll, peace and love. I love the snow for multiple reasons, and I don't know what your thoughts are on the snow. We're supposed to get 3 to 6 inches of snow here today. It just started about an hour ago. Running virtual sessions today instead of virtual and in-person. Usually I'm doing a whole bunch of in-person stuff on Mondays. But due to the snow and the timing of it all, I'm not going out. The reason why I wanted to go live today is because usually in the snow when I'm walking, there's a couple cars going by. I love the snow because usually it's very quiet. Right now I'm walking in a park, and it's usually very quiet because there's not a lot of cars on the road. There's like the stillness, the silence that happens when it snows. I wonder if there's like a scientific reason for why it's so quiet as well. In addition to that, for me, it's keeping the inner child alive. Being out in the snow makes me feel like a little kid. And it's important to do that as adults, is to keep that inner child alive, something fun to look forward to, something fun that you enjoy doing. It doesn't always have to produce a result. You could just do something for the sake of enjoying it as long as it's moral, ethical, legal, and keeping people happy, healthy, and safe. And that's good in my book. It should be good in your book too. So the snow makes me feel like a little kid. I really enjoy walking in it, the silence of it, like I said, and the old traditional things like making snow angels, having a snowball fight, making a fort, going sledding, and snowboarding. I love going snowboarding. That's my thing these days. And before I snowboarded, I skied. So to even just find a pretty big hill not too far away from us is nice. And then, of course, to get out in a mountain, it's even better, in my opinion. So how do you keep the inner child alive? For me, it's the snow. Do you like the snow? As a little kid, I thought I was going to be a meteorologist or a weatherman. My parents were sold on that fact because I was that kid that would get out a ruler and go measure how much snow we had in the lawn. Even though the weather channel would sort of tell you that, I wanted to see it myself. And so my parents one year when I think I was like 10 or 11, they got me this like really cool weather kit. And it measured the barometric pressure, which is really cool. It measured precipitation. It measured the temperature outside. It measured the wind. And I would go out and use it. And of course, it ended up breaking because the year that I got it, we got a whole bunch of snow. And it was too much for it to handle. How many rulers I lost in the snow that were never to be found again. Now I just use a tape measure. I'll get out there later today just to make sure we got between 3 and 6 inches because that is what the weathermen and meteorologists are calling for. So it's important. Keep that inner child alive. Get out there. You probably have a half an inch right now on the pavement. We're supposed to get 3 to 6 today. Hope you enjoy your day today. If you're getting snow where you are, majority of the country, it seems like, is getting a bunch of snow today. I was looking at this the forecast and the weather and seeing that I feel like half of the country is getting snow. I live in New Jersey. That's where I am. So we're getting that storm today. I saw it go through the Midwest and a whole bunch of the Midwest and now into the Mid-Atlantic and even a little south, right? I was looking at the weather. It looks like in West Virginia and in Maryland, they're supposed to get some parts in West Virginia are supposed to get 1.5 feet out of this storm. Amazing. Wow, very cool. You're from Greece. Thanks so much for checking this out. Really appreciate it. It's early in the morning here. I'm sure it's probably mid-afternoon where you are in Greece. Good to see you on the opposite side of the world. Keep that inner child alive. That's what today's session is about. And for me, it's about the snow. The snow helps keep me feeling young, feeling energized about life. And what can you do in your daily life, even to have one thing a day that keeps the inner child alive if you're an adult? Because there's a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things we have to do, stresses, anxieties, worries, bills to pay. making sure that everyone is as happy and healthy as possible if you have children. It is hard to keep something for yourself that's exciting and fun and enjoyable. And it doesn't always have to produce a result. You just enjoy it for what it is. So that's what I got for us today. Hey, thanks for checking in, Dora. I love the snow as well. That's why I'm out in it. Keep the inner child alive. Have a wonderful day, everybody. And we'll talk to you next week on a Top to the Tempo Tuesday. Even though today is Monday, I'm filming this a day early because I enjoy the snow so much. And I wanted to have a session where you see the snow. So here it is again as I walk through the woods and show you the snow. Oh, and of course, since I'm a musician, and you know that from being on the page here, music keeps the inner child alive for me. Surprise, surprise, right? It's a lot of fun, and I've been reminded recently that if you're not having fun doing music, you might be doing something wrong. Because the idea of music is to have fun and let loose, and it doesn't always have to be perfect. And I, for a long time, was very hard on myself if I made a mistake on an instrument, but that just is like, you're ruining the fun for yourself. If you're not having fun doing music, you're in the wrong line of work. Gotta have fun with it. Otherwise, what's the point if you can't enjoy the music? All right, have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.